ton of respect for them going in, and even more so coming out. We didn't play well today. We're fortunate to get a win. Never minimize a win because it's hard to win in college football. There's a ton of parity, and you got to show up every week. We executed poorly today, and we're fortunate to get out with a win. I think we're going to learn a lot from it. We felt like we had a really good week of practice, and we're focused during the week, but our execution didn't match the week of practice. So we're going to learn a ton of lessons coming out of this game, moving forward in all phases, everybody in our program. And so, again, never minimize winning because it is hard, and it's a battle every week. Give them a lot of credit, and really like our team. I do, and they're good guys that want to do right, but we didn't play well today, and we got to be better than that, and they know it, and that's what we talked about after the game. And so we'll be excited to get back on the field on Monday.
Okay, questions? Josh?
Just what were the issues you saw in the secondary? Giving up a lot of the deep passes.
Yeah, busts. I mean, explosive plays in the pass game, totally unacceptable. We like our secondary, and we didn't play well today in the secondary. And again, give Weber State credit. They executed the plays, and we didn't do a good enough job. But it was a technique breakdown, communication error, whatever it was. There was just a multitude of self-inflicted wounds, we call them. If you compete and the guy beats you, that's one thing. But if we make a mistake, whether it's communication or technique, that's just something we can't have. So they practiced well during the week. They were focused and practiced well during the week, but our execution just wasn't there. So there's going to be a lot of teaching going on Monday. And, they're going to play better, and they have to play better. And we need those guys, but totally, it's just unacceptable how we played there.
Rusty?
On the positive side, what do you think of Patrick Lair's day today?
Yeah, it's great to have Pat. Obviously, Trey going down. Pat's really done that since we've been here. Just been a really steady guy, kind of can run the ball, he blocks, he catches the ball out of the backfield. It's great to see him make some of those plays. So excited for Pat.
In the back?
Yeah, Coach, at the end of the third quarter, you guys have been giving up a lot of big yardage plays. Did you talk to your defense that immediately forced that fumble at the start of the fourth?
Just execution. It's really always going to be about us. Okay, the offense, you don't have control over what the other team is doing or their players, so it's always about us. How are we executing what we're asked to do? And so it was, what you don't want to do in those situations where guys get tight and then they start pressing and try and do something more than they need to. I think it was just a combination of doing your job and running to the football and playing aggressive. So it wasn't anything magical that we said or did. I mean, it was just doing your job and doing it with great effort and intensity.
Right.
Justin, do you have any updates on Curhan or Watson?
Yeah, not yet. We'll have something Monday.
How do you think the line performed without Curhan?
We got to go watch the tape to give you a really good analysis on it. We did some good things in the line, and then there's some things that showed up that, again, just some things as a team, but and the line as well, just self-inflicted wounds, things that we have complete control over, and that's where we got to be better across the board.
In the back?
Coach, can you talk about the turnovers and the opportunities your defense took advantage of to create, sacks and the forced fumbles?
Yeah, you're always turnover margin and big plays. Those are the two things we talk about the most. And we were able to get some turnovers today, and we need to capitalize on those turnovers. I think we did once today. Got a touchdown off a turnover, but we got to capitalize on them. And on offense, we got to protect the ball. And we did a better job of that today. So I think it's just it's usually a combination of things when you're creating turnovers. It's playing fast, it's playing aggressive, it's having confidence in your technique, confidence in what your job is. So it's a lot of those things that will lead to turnovers.
Does it tell you anything about the team that they found a way to win on a day where they didn't play particularly well?
Yeah, that's probably, that's what we talked about in the locker room. You never minimize winning because it is hard, but just to find a way when it's not going according to plan, and it usually never goes according to plan. But what we have to be better at across the board is just, controlling the controllables. What can we do on that given play, technique-wise, scheme-wise, communication-wise, and worrying about that. And the rest of it, you can't worry about the things you can't control. And so we just got to be better than that as a team.
In the back.
Hi, Coach. First game back in Berkeley after a number of years. How did it feel to be back?
It's great to be in our stadium. I appreciate all the fans staying towards the end. You know, I'm sure they weren't. We would like to play better for them too. But we appreciate our fans coming out. It's a hard place to beat on a Saturday afternoon. There's no doubt about that.
Anything else? Okay.
You talked about scoring on the turnover later, but there were two turnovers in the first half where you got the ball inside their 35-yard line and you came away with 3 points. How disappointing is that?
Yeah, I mean, capitalize. You want, especially when it's in their territory. I'm talking about touchdowns. You know, when you get a turnover in plus territory, to create some touchdowns, and that's it's huge. And so it's nice to get the field goal. You know, we got a great field goal kicker and ton of confidence in him. But when you get the ball that deep, you gotta find a way to get in the end zone.
Sure. Is that anything else?
I have. You want to just?
Oh, no.
Two big plays on special teams. Were you surprised that Weber State did an onside kick, and then also they went for a fake field goal as well?
No, they've shown that in their history. They're a very aggressive team in that regard. They had, I want to say, 4 fake punts last year alone, which is for one season is a good amount of fake punts. So we figured we would see something of that nature coming in.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.